This game is rated M for mature. Hello everybody, hello Vietnamese, it's Tea Party Cthulhu here and welcome back to more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It's been a while. After I recorded the last episode of the series, I actually left on a trip to go to New Jersey for a wedding. And then the week after I came back, I had like 3 days after I came back, and then I actually started a new job. So it's been a hectic back 2 weeks. Back, I get last. That's the correct word, not back. There's no front. It's not golf. There's no front half, back half. But anyway, this episode, because honestly, what did we do last episode? Oh, we took care of a tangled web. We went and set up the ShrekNet servers for Mitnick. That's it. It's hard to remember pack 2 weeks like that. This is why you should record this more often. Well, apart from me stalling, what we're going to be doing in this episode is a little side thing that I hinted towards earlier. Now, if we read our email and go next, and here we go, from Gary. We got this email from Gary a while back. I'm pretty sure I read it in that video. If not, you know what? I'm just going to read it again. Hey boss, did some spring cleaning today. Came across something that might tickle you. Kid used to live here and had an unhealthy crush on everyone's favorite psycho pinup, Jeanette Varman. I got a touch of nostalgia, so you find a copy of Tap Hotel starring me. I'll trade you a poster of that luscious lunatic for it. Put the film canister in your mailbox, and I'll deliver it to your haven. Now, for some reason, this is not in my quest log. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like only logged with the unofficial patch. But this is what we're going to be taking care of this episode. This is, I wouldn't call it an extensive, but it is a side quest for our good buddy Gary, and I do like Gary quite a bit. So, one thing though, this episode will be, quote-unquote non-canon, as I'm calling it. Some of the skill requirements for this quest are just far too ridiculous that, like, it would just be completely unreasonable to do them. So I'm going to be using a cheat to hack all my stats in. The next time you see this game, I guess, I don't know how to actually word that right, it will be from the previous save up there in the apartment, because I haven't edited my stats yet. But I have a little guide here that shows me where... Okay, that was awkward. That shows me where every single one of these little items are located. It's normally supposed to be like a little scavenger hunt. But for this one, I'm going to go meet you in Hollywood really quick. So here we are running around Hollywood. One thing I will note, I'll probably remind myself again at the end of this episode, is that we're technically only going to be doing half of this quest. This quest was hugely expanded on in the unofficial patch, and it will add, well, okay, spoilers. We're going to be getting 4 posters for this in the main game. The unofficial patch adds 4 more. Sadly, I tried earlier. I can't record them. The quest won't activate for me in my unofficial patch save. I would have to replay through the entire game. It might be reserved for bonus episodes at this rate, but for our first thing, we're going to go into the Asian Theater. Now, in the Asian Theater, there's actually something kind of big here that we didn't address at all. Oh, here's our good buddy, the Gargoyle. Is that I ran around through these doors up here. I was like, oh, look at these fancy little doors. There's nothing here. And I completely forgot that there's actually, like, this is called the Asian Theater, right? This is not a theater. The theater's through here. This is just a little reception room. This is the actual Asian Theater. I'm guessing you're supposed to fight the Gargoyle in here. Oh, we can't pick these up? Well, I guess they're probably, like, nailed to the ground. So yeah, here's the entire Asian Theater. Where is this? Okay, that's not actually a door. Now, what we're looking for is right next to the center loudspeaker, right here. Here's film canister. Okay, pick it up. That was really odd. Is this not a door? Yeah. So this is the actual Asian Theater. This is where you're supposed to go. I guess you're supposed to fight the Gargoyle in here. I didn't, because I didn't need to. But that's where that's located. I don't know what inspection feed it requires to see that. But now you know where it is. I'm going to meet you back at our haven. Now we go ahead and drop in our mailbox like we were told. I'm going to exit, re-enter. I'll meet you back up at the haven. You know, I just realized that I've called it like our haven and the haven the past 2 times. I've yet to call it my haven yet. The poster is down there. I'm not gonna bother to show all the posters until we finish this. Let's see. Rocket launcher for sale from Gary. Boss, got another poster, just collecting dust. If you want to trade. Looks like one of the anarchs did some quote-unquote art photos before she got embraced. It's all yours for the low price of one data CD. Might be in Metalhead Industries. You've talked to Mitnick, right? In the mailbox like before. So, this time we obviously want to go back to Metalhead Industries. This requires you to at least get to that part of Tangled Web because you can't get inside otherwise without Mitnick's help. So I'm gonna go meet you guys there really fast. I have to be quiet. I'm sneaking right now. Okay, in all seriousness, again, this requires you to at least have gotten in this part of a Tangled Web for Mitnick. If you botched one of Mitnick's, if you botched part of the quest of a Tangled Web, you can't do this. If you botched earlier than this. But what we're looking for is in here, I believe. Oh no, okay, I know. We're gonna need to go up here, I think. I should note, don't bother doing this unless you already have a hack of 8. This is the reason why I was gonna, basically, no pun intended, hack my stats for this episode. Is that, this requires some ridiculous skill requirements, especially this one. Hacking 8 is like, oops. I just pressed the K button. I don't know what that is. Is that the crash the game button? It just crashed my game. Well, that was something. I'll meet you guys back there in a second. So I was actually trying to press L in order to show the quest log. I don't know why, but I don't know why I was trying to show the quest log. I wasn't trying to press K to crash the game, but, oh, I know. Actually, I was trying to press C. I don't know why I pressed L. But then I realized that my stats are all hacked, so I can't check my actual hacking skill. It's 14 right now. I want to say it was 7 in my actual... Oh wow, that was fast. Turbo Lover. So there's the password if you don't want hack. It's Turbo Lover. Gonna need to unlock the safe. I believe in my main save file my hack was 7. Eligible handwritten label. Looks like a data CD. Well, I will meet you back at the Haven. Still calling it the Haven, not my Haven. And drop this in my mailbox. And I'll meet you guys back at the computer with the email this time, because I already showed you where the mailbox is in like 8 different quests. Wow, that was real source engine right there. So here we are. I dropped it off in the mailbox. I'm not gonna waste your time any more than I already do with that. Yes. Want to learn vicissitude? Oh, okay. So I was doing this with the unofficial patch, and this was the first one that showed up. I think maybe they're ordered differently in the unofficial patch, so maybe at the end of this episode I'll show these off then? I'll let you know. I'll put a little note on screen right now if this ends up happening. If not, again, it'll probably be relegated to bonus episode. How you been, boss? Same drill as before. Got a surveillance shot of a certain Quaijin. It would be degrading to chop it. Wow, they couldn't say that. It gets sued. It into a tacky poster, so that's what I did. Yours for a song, actually a tape. Something Emalia did before I put the bite on her. I like to keep the kids in check. Last year's Jock Shop magazine swimsuit. Shoot. Too hard, pointy reasons why they pulled it off retail shelves. Well, I already know where this one is. We're actually going to be going back to Santa Monica real fast for this, so I'll meet you guys there. Look familiar? Well, we're in the place where Mercurio is right here, Mercurio's apartment building, but more importantly, Carson's apartment. Because if you remember correctly, which also, I thought I picked this up in a different episode. I guess I didn't see it. No, we already looked on his computer. Yeah, here we go. You might have noticed if you look closely before that Carson has a poster of Amalia. This is supposed to be your clue that, this is where you can find Amalia's poster. It's in this little box right here that I tried to lockpick before. This requires lockpicking 8. That's the quest log. I'm at lockpicking 10 because my hack stats. So let's go. Boop. All right, done. Shock shot swimsuit. Shoot. 98% chance that someone has gone wild. Well, I'll meet you back at our computer for more emails. So here we are back at the computer. More email. Next. Oh. Is that all? There should be a fourth one. Wait, maybe, no, that's Mercurio. Ollie Clayton. That's that. Fair, that's from LaCroix. That's that. Don't touch the butter. Maybe it's because we already picked up what we're supposed to get. What we're actually supposed to get for the next quest, no, next part of this, is this photo of the Nosferatu that we got from Simon Milligan's apartment. Let me just see if I drop that off in the box, whether that will give us the poster or not. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get a poster of Velvet for this. It's pretty easy to find in Simon's apartment. If it doesn't happen, when I load up the unofficial patch, maybe that'll work, and then we can see if we can get Velvets. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna drop it off. Well, if not, I'll see you guys back in the apartment. Well, looking at the mailbox downstairs, unless it ate the photo, we did get the photo. We did get the poster correctly, so here's damn. So, okay, now I'm gonna show off all the posters, I guess. And you know what? I want some different background for this. Sorry, Deb. I really do love the Deb at night. It adds so much character, but, let's turn on the TV. Let's see. So here is Velvet, I guess. Or, oh no, this is Ming Zhao. What am I saying? I forgot what every single character in this game looks like over 2 weeks, apparently. This is Jeanette. Here is Damsel. And there's gotta be fourth one somewhere. Up here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, and there's Velvet. So we didn't see the email that Gary sends. If I can find it later, I'll show you. There's her poster. But for now, I'm going to save, and if this unofficial patch stuff works, I will meet you back here and we'll do that. If not, I'll also meet you back here, but I'll just explain all of them, alright? And they'll probably be relegated to bonus episodes. So I'll see you back here in a minute, hopefully. Religious tourists have been flocking in droves to the Santa Maria Church. Well, okay, about all that unofficial patch nonsense, sadly, we aren't patched up and ready to go. I even tried looking for the items individually, like without Gary having to send me an email about everything. For some reason, last time I checked, the Vicissitude email was there. Maybe I'll check later, relegate it to a bonus episode, you know, whatever. But, for right now, I'm not going to be able to show those. So, I'll just go over what they are right now. And I don't know where they appear here and, like, what they look like, but I can at least tell you who they are and how to get them. Let's see, the first one is you can get a poster of Imalia, which is like the one that Carson owns in his house. You saw that one with her in like the dress. This one I also had trouble with. It is apparently in the kitchen at the house at 609 Kingsway. You know, where we fought Andre the Tsumitsu? I guess it's Tsumitsu. I still don't know how to pronounce that, even though you probably said it. It's in the kitchen there. You can find it. I think it's just on one of the desks in the kitchen. I don't think it's like inside the fridge or anything. But you do that, you get a poster of Emalia. You can get one of Tawny Sessions, because Mitnick apparently asked Gary for an expensive nameplate with a transponder chip. This is in the vault at the Kamikaze Zen, so if you're gonna get it, you should probably get it the first time that you're there. Let's see. There's one that you get of quote-unquote a sweet girl, which you can get from finding a throwing star on the top floor of the Red Dragon. So, where Wong Ho was, at the Red Dragon, the restaurant place with the crazy elevator that opened up from the side. I tried looking for that one and I couldn't find it as well. I guess they just aren't spawning for me. And then the last one is for quote-unquote another girl who is quote unquote just hanging out for you. You need to find a squashed odious chalice, which I'm not gonna say where this one is, sadly. I will note it when we get to this place, but it's a place that we haven't been yet. So it'd be kind of stupid to just be like, hey, here it is. Here's like big spoilers for where we're going. But rest assured, like everything else in the series, I'll let you know. But that's gonna be all for this episode. This is all that we have. This will be non-canon in the episode, so when I load back in this apartment, you won't see any of the posters here because all my stats had to be hacked to get this. But I don't even know how to end these anymore. Like, we're getting so far in, I guess it's just like fried my brain at this point. But that's gonna be all for this episode. I will see you guys next time.
The lines are all full, so why don't I provide some release? Line 3, you're speaking to me.
Sup, Deb?
And what have you been up to tonight, caller? Wink, wink.
I'm kidding. I messed up, Deb. Woo!
What's the occasion?
It's a weekday.
Touche.
Hey, Deb. Hey, Deb. Hey, Deb.
Yes, General?
Oh, man. I had this amazing idea. You ready for this?
All night.
You know all those problems we've been having in the Mideast?
Yes, those damn Virginians.
Okay. So, like, I figured this out, right? Okay. So, if we want peace in the Mideast, think about it. What makes people peaceful? Smoking this Sensimilla. What brings people together? Pizza. So, like, think on this. For, like, half the cost of one of those, blockbuster bombs, we could, like, buy enough pizza and enough herb for, like, everybody over there. And then, like, bam! Instant best buds, man.
Just say no, dude.
An extra pepperoni. You guys take credit cards?
Moving on. Line 4, what's keeping you up tonight?